Hey there, I'm Sanyara. Today I want to share a simple yet powerful map that can help you better understand your inner world. Have you ever felt like your inner world is kind of confusing? One part of you wants to be super productive, another part just wants to lounge on the couch. And then there's this deeper part carrying old emotions you don't always understand. Sounds familiar? Well, here's the amazing thing. There's actually a simple way to make sense of all this. Dick Schwartz and his colleagues developed an incredibly simple yet powerful map of the psyche that explains all this complexity. And what's even cooler, can be illustrated beautifully in a simple mandala. Seriously, when I first learned about the IFS Mandala, I was amazed. The idea that such a simple map could explain the complexity of our psyche just blew my mind. So stay with me and see if you will have one of those wow moments as well, realizing that something so simple can help untangle the complexity of our inner world. Okay, so here is the IFS mandala. It represents our inner world, and right in the center, that's self. The calm, wise part of us that knows how to handle life with confidence and compassion when it's in charge. But is it? Often it's not. Instead, we've got a whole crew of parts running the show. So let's meet them. In the IFS model, we have protectors, which work to keep the system safe by preventing pain, distress, or perceived threats from overwhelming us. The protectors are our managers and firefighters. But whom are they protecting? That brings us to the exiles, the parts of us that hold deep emotional wounds from the past, old feelings of rejection, shame, or fear that were just too much to handle. So, what did our system do? It locked them away. But the things about exiles is they don't stay quiet forever. They show up as anxiety, sadness, an underlying sense of unease, or that deep, painful belief that whispers, I'm not good enough. Here's an example. Maybe as a kid you felt abandoned when a parent was too busy or emotionally unavailable. That little part of you is still in there, still carrying that sadness. And every time someone ignores your text or forgets to invite you somewhere, boom, it's like you're right back in that situation. And that's where the managers come in. They are proactive, trying to avoid the pain of the exiles to be triggered again by managing our behavior and environment. They anticipate potential threats and work hard to prevent emotional pain by enforcing discipline, perfectionism, people pleasing, or other strategies to keep things running smoothly and avoid vulnerability. Managers work hard to keep things under control and protect us from pain. But no matter how hard they try, how much they manage, they can't truly keep pain away because the exile's wounds remain unhealed. Until those wounds receive care, managers will keep striving for control, hoping to avoid what feels unbearable. Here's another example. Let's say back in school, you got laughed at for giving a wrong answer in class. A manager might have stepped in and said, okay, from now on, we never speak up unless we are 100% sure. And now, years later, you freeze up in meetings even when you have great ideas. So now we come to the firefighters. And these guys, they don't mess around. When emotional pain sneaks in, they just jump in like, nope, not today. Firefighters are the ones who push you to binge watch TV, scroll TikTok for hours, overeat, overdrink, or even snap at someone, all to distract you from feeling something deep inside. Imagine you get ghosted by a friend. If your manager can't logic it away, your firefighter might jump in like, you know what? We need pizza, extra cheese, and a whole season of that new Netflix show. That'll fix it. Spoiler alert, it doesn't fix it, but it tries. So now that you know your parts, what do you do with them? Well, here's the key. Instead of fighting them, ignoring them, or letting them take over, you can learn to lead with your self energy, that calm, compassionate, wise center inside of you. When yourself is in charge, your managers can relax, your firefighters don't have to jump into emergency mode, and your exiles can finally get the care they need. And that's when life starts feeling way more balanced and peaceful. So, next time you're overthinking, numbing out, or reacting super strongly to something, pause for a second. Ask yourself, which part of me is showing up right now? And instead of shutting it down, try getting curious. Trust me, your parts will appreciate it, and so will you. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below and let me know what's one of your parts that's been running the show lately. And if you want more videos like this, hit that subscribe button because there's a whole world inside of you worth exploring.